Hey, how's it going? I'm your host, TV, and welcome back to Insomnia Reviews. Now, I want you folks to travel back in time with me as we talk about the man, the meme, the legend, Lemon Demon, otherwise known as Neil Cicierega, because that's his name. It's his name. It's his real name. Not an online moniker. That's his name. Cicierega is kind of a weird name, last name, but actually no, it's not. It's actually cool. I wish I had a last name like that. My last name sucks. Not telling you though. Anyway, for those of you who don't know who Neil Cicierega is, he is the creator of Potter Puppet Pals, a series that I have never watched, but I have seen many memes from, because the internet. He is also the creator of today's album that we're reviewing. Well, we're also reviewing the physical media that's on, but yeah. And that album would be Dinosaurchestra, in case you couldn't tell by the thumbnail and the title of the video. Yeah. So, what is this album? Well, this album is, no, I don't have a smooth transition there. This album was created a while back ago. I don't have a specific time frame. And then re-released on Needle Juice Records. Now, this album includes a song that really put Neil on the map. For those of you who don't know what that song is The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. And if you don't know what The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny is, well, first of all, get off from under your rock, you uncultured person. Come on. It took the internet by storm for like a solid year, at least, from the Flash music video that was up on Newgrounds. At least I think that's what got it popular. Probably is. I haven't done a whole lot of research on this topic because I am lazy. Anyways, yeah. I'm pretty sure most of you folks have seen the music video, or some rendition of it. It's been referenced various times throughout internet history. In fact, about 5 or 4 years ago, I watched the reanimated version, which is actually what got me into Lemon Demon. After that, I was like, whoa, who is this? This cool artist that made this cool song. And, yeah, here we are. Me, sitting in my room, talking about it. Anyway, that song was included on this album. Now, I'm not sure if it was originally just a single that he just posted up on YouTube, but, it's here, in this little album, this little cassette tape. Now, before we start talking about the music, like really getting into it, let's talk about how it looks. So, the cassette shell is a light blue, and if you look right here, this is the A side, you can see these little hard eyes, which is from the little dinosaur, right here. Little dinosaur, little blue dinosaur, with hard eyes. Yeah. And on the B side, you can see some drawing of more dinosaur. We love dinosaur here. It also has this little thing that says music, which I'm not sure if you can see because, you know, glare, all that. I need to get a better camera. It'll happen eventually. Don't worry, folks. And right here, it says the title of the album. In fact, you can find it's the exact same as this, which you cannot see right now because of the glare. Let's pop this off. Alright. Now this. Yeah, you can see that better. I like this. This isn't the full image, obviously, but it's still pretty cool. I might get the CD eventually. Probably not. I don't know. You can see the other part of the frame, or a little bit of the frame right here, because it has like a blue frame around it, which is kind of cool. Alright, open it up. You got a little picture of Neil right here, holding the keytar. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And right here, you have the credits. You know, the people who helped reissue this album as a cassette from Needlejuice. Turn it over to the side, and you got this, which looks pretty damn cool. Yeah. Alright, let's fold that back up. Now, this album has 28 tracks, if I'm correct. Hold on. Yeah. 8 of those tracks are bonus tracks. I think. Yeah. Pretty sure. Anyways, it includes many fine tracks such as Fine, which is one of my favorites. In fact, I'm going to be talking about my favorites. This is the favorite parts. So it includes many fine tracks such as Fine, Vow of Silence, The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, and all 3 parts of Dinosaurchestra. That's just the main album. The bonus tracks include it includes the songs from a previous project that Neil worked on, which, if I'm correct, was titled Indie Cindy and the Lo-Fi Melodies. All those songs, bonus tracks. In fact, you can actually get the project Indie Cindy on vinyl on the Needlejuice record store. Only in vinyl, though. They don't have CD or cassette or 8-track or any other. It's just a vinyl. Just a vinyl. Which is actually kind of cool. But I'm never going to buy it because, you know, this has all those tracks. I don't need a vinyl of it. Anyways, yeah. This album is very lighthearted. It's very, upbeat most of the time. Pretty much all the time. In fact, the song Fine kind of feels like something you'd have as, like, the opening credits or the end credits to a movie. You know, along with a little animation from, like, a notebook or something. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean, but if you don't, that's completely fine. I'm not the best at explaining things, and I've never claimed to be. I love all the tracks on here. I can't really think of a specific track that I don't like. I have ones that I don't like quite as much, but all the tracks pretty solid. Not perfect, but solid. Yeah. If I had to give it a rating, which I do, because that's kind of the point, it's just me sharing my opinion for the lovely people out there on the internet, I'd say that this album deserves an 8 out of 10, which is kind of funny because that's really all I've been giving lately, minus the albums that I'm not so fond of. You know what I'm talking about. My review on, I can't even remember what it's called, the Now Now, that's what it was, by the Gorillaz. So far that's been the lowest rated one, I think, aside from maybe the No, I've definitely rated that higher. You don't know what I'm talking about. Probably. I don't know. Can you read my mind? No, you can't. I don't know. I'm very tired, so I'm just kind of rushing through this for some reason. I don't know why I told you that. Anyway. But yeah, I'd say 8 out of 10. Solid album. Solid physical release. And, you know, I have a lot of good memories of sitting in computer graphic arts class, playing this to myself, because I had headphones on. I wasn't a douche. You know, I wasn't playing my music to everyone who didn't really want to listen to my music. It was weird. My taste in music, not me. Well, I am weird. I'm gonna shut up now. Anyway, yeah. So on that note, I guess I'll just sign off. I don't know. I have trouble thinking of smooth transitions, okay? Anyway, I hope you folks have a good day, have a good night, and try to have some fun, why don't you? See ya.